Do you know what the following cities have in common? Manila, New York, Mumbai, Los Angeles, and Moscow. Greetings. My name is Joseph Yagar. Welcome to another Life in Perspective broadcast. My objective is to provide thought-provoking discussions so you can optimize your perspective on life. The cities I just mentioned are usually associated with progress, power, and fame. These attributes attract people the world over to come and try their luck and make their mark. However, they all have a blemish that seems to be ever present and growing. That, folks, is homelessness. These five have the largest homeless population in the world, with many cities close behind. Before I continue, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so by clicking the subscribe link below. It's free and would be much appreciated. You may also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It is common for city dwellers to come across a homeless person around almost every corner, whether sleeping on a park bench, in a cardboard box under a bridge, or by a church doorway, collecting cans or begging on the street. These human beings each have a story. Whether any story resonates with you, it's personal. There are so many of them, and they are so different, and unless you've experienced it yourself, it is far easier to sympathize with than to truly understand the homeless. And rather than delve into statistics that may be easily found online, I'd rather focus on the experience and attempt to show those of you who are fortunate enough to never experience it that not all cases are created equal. For the purpose of this discussion, I will divide the homeless into three categories: those who are born into it, those who are destined for it, and those who are thrown into it and recover. Recovery is possible no matter which category someone may fall into. The difference is the opportunity available to do it. Let me explain. Being born into homelessness is most commonly attributed to being born into extreme poverty, generational substance abuse, domestic violence survivors, and mental illness. Those who are destined for it are those who ignore the warnings for quite some time and just let it happen. They're usually not skilled and work for minimum wage at whatever job they can find. They lack any ambition and save nothing for a rainy day, and usually drink, smoke, and substance abuse their way to homelessness, and rarely recover as they generally have no ambition to. The last category I'm only too familiar with. I share my experience in my video called How Dare You Keep Stealing. I will leave a link above so you may watch it after. Those who usually fit into this category may be skilled workers, military personnel, or with PTSD, professionals, entrepreneurs of all levels, and even celebrities. They don't plan nor expect to ever be homeless, and due to a variety of circumstances, mostly of their own doing, end up there. However, because of their skill set, understanding of risk, ambition, and a network of people they built over time, their tenure in homelessness is temporary at best. Regardless of which way you find yourself in this most undesirable of circumstances, or for how long, it is never pleasant and often traumatic. You spend a significant amount of time with depression and shame, and you either wither and accept your lot, or you eventually pick yourself up and rebuild your life. I am fortunate enough to work my way out of it, albeit it was not overnight, and most importantly, had the love and support of family and friends. The important thing is that it's possible. There are many wonderful organizations and shelters helping the homeless, but unfortunately the epidemic is growing faster than the assistance available. The welfare system, although a major benefit program designed to help the poor, doesn't directly address homelessness, and the onus is primarily on the private sector, charitable organizations, and shelters. Indeed, there is a concerted effort to help the homeless. However, this assistance is primarily temporary relief rather than providing a more productive remedy such as skill acquisition that provides the homeless with an opportunity to gain employment, become self-sufficient, and regain pride. In my opinion, it is the only way to gradually and efficiently reduce the homeless population. Granted, there will always be those who choose to stay homeless, but I'm confident that many will jump at the chance to earn their own way, sleep in the same bed every night, and regain a sense of self-worth. As Maimonides famously said, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Please let me know what topics you would like my perspective on in the chat box below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.